A man stands in his captain's quarters at the stern of the ship, one of 20 ships, embarking on a journey in search of lost brothers and sisters. Those who have traveled into the ocean's waters but have never returned home. He's a brother's keeper, a champion of the shield maidens, a father, and a husband. He gazes out the window into a calm sea in remembrance of their journey, of home. This view of Sulyce would be his last, knowing his fleet was headed toward an unknown darkness. The dichotomy is stark, for his brothers and sisters in arms were preparing each vessel for a one-way journey, the expectation to never return home. He pivots on a foot, returning to an old wooden desk, ornate with a large mirror standing as a reflection of one's static appearance, and yet a reminder of who one once was. He pulls an old piece of parchment from one of the desk drawers, dips a quill in a jar of ink, and writes his final words. My son, if you're reading this, you must now be the man your family needs. You must carry on. Be brave. In the face of the unknown, that is where we find ourselves as true leaders. I was once a little boy too, and had fear in my heart. But every journey begins with a decision to take the first step, and this is yours, my son. Take that step. Hold your head high, for the world will do everything in its power to bring it down. Find your strength from inside, for everything outside will fail you. Fear is normal, but bravery is choosing to act despite of it, and the strength of your heart will carry you when your mind will not. I promise, when you meet your enemies, you will see that you are as strong, if not stronger, than me. Now go, live life, and remember, mission first, but your people always. My daughter, you are capable of any and everything in this world, whether joining the ranks of the shield maidens or pursuing what truly makes you happy in this life. Do not ever accept defeat, for our family either wins or learns. But I feel you'll be the one who teaches. I cannot be there the rest of your life, but I will love you more each day for the rest of mine. Now go, live life, and remember, at the heart of a true leader is a servant's heart. My love, I promised you one final adventure before I hung my helmet in permanence. Looks like I'm keeping that promise, though not as we might have planned. I am sorry. I am sorry that I am leaving you once again to man the fort. A warrior cannot truly fight if their home is not of order, and you have forever been the anchor to our family's vessel. The burden I now place on you is heavy, but your internal strength is that of Odin himself. I wish I could give you one last kiss, but you will know me through our children. You will feel me in every embrace, see me in every smile, and hear me in every whisper. I pray they look like you and fight like me. So lay me down. Keep my memory strong, as true as the needle to the pole. My love, we have said this from the beginning. Death is preferable to dishonor, and it has been an honor to be called yours for all the rest of my days. With love, remember me. As he signs his thoughts on the parchment, his life begins to slow down, looking up at his reflection in the mirror, keeping his hand in signature. S. U. a spectral image of his wife's ringed hand appears and rests on his left shoulder. L. Y. A spectral image of his boy appears hugging his right leg, foot to foot, breast to knee, head turned in a warm embrace. C. E. A spectral image of his daughter appears laying in his left arm, appearing up at him with her mother's eyes, a slight cackle becoming audible. For a brief moment, Sulyce feels the warmth of a love felt long ago, but it fades with each fold of the parchment. He places the now scroll into binds of thread and into an empty bottle, plugging the mouth with a cork. He stands, and thunder strikes in the distance. The storm is upon them, and time is running out. As he opens the door to his captain's quarters, he sees his brothers and shield maidens frantically preparing the ship for the inevitable onslaught of nature off in the distance across the bow of each ship. He scans the horizon and sees each of his ships following suit, but they know they will soon be joining the ones who have gone before them, friends, family, loved ones, the town blacksmith, the tavern keep. Sulyce locks eyes with his second in command, and in an audible gesture, the directive to the shelter in place has been executed. Sulyce turns and makes his way to the top of the quarterdeck, as always, to be seen as well as heard, to lead. The storm comes before them faster than anticipated, and naturally the ships begin to falter in the elements. The look of fear among his people matched the supernatural, and the understanding becomes apparent. This was it. All at once, multiple pillars, obelisks of sorts, pierce the night sky, creating waves of torment that begin taking each ship one by one. The destruction takes Sulyce aback at first, but he knows if his people stay aboard the ships, they will be sucked into the dark abyss along with the vessel. Sulyce gives the order to abandon ship, for each to find anything that will float. But not Sulyce. Sulyce closes his eyes and thinks of the ghostly images of his family downstairs in the mirror's reflection. A tear rolls down his face, somehow wetter than the rain that was set upon him. Upon opening his eyes, he does feel a familiar warmth come over him. He looks to his left shoulder and sees a ringed hand placed in embrace. He looks down and sees a boy holding onto his leg. There is a weight in his left arm. Sulyce is alone, but in this moment, there is a solace that will ever be with him. Family.